Hello, everyone. I warmly welcome all of you for today's topic, which is art integration in STEAM education. First of all, let's look what art means. Art, both visual and performing, need to become an important component of learning in the curriculum, especially at primary level. Children must develop skills and abilities in these areas and not treat these as mere entertaining fringe. Art must become an important tool in the teaching learning process by NCF. Now let's look at art integration. Art integration is an approach to teaching in which students construct and demonstrate understanding through an art form. Students engage in a creative process which connects an art form and another subject area and meets evolving objectives in both. Art, when integrated with different subjects, seamlessly becomes the medium of teaching, learning process, and different concepts can be easily grasped in a joyful manner. According to research compiled by the University of Florida, students who engage in music education often perform better on math tasks. For instance, one study showed that students who took music appreciation scored 61 points higher on their SAT verbal section and 42 points higher on the SAT math section. The difference between art and art integrated education. Art education, it is a process that encourages sensory explorations. It provides a platform to work with ideas and materials to create expression which might not be expressed by words alone. Encourages nonverbal expression to be brought forth, be it in the form of a song, a painting, or a performance. And in art integrated education, learning is done at the center of the curriculum. The abstract concepts of subject will be explored using different art forms. Art integrated classrooms can provide learning experiences that engage the learner's minds, heart, and body. This uses multiple skills and abilities. Importance of art integration. The first one is it addresses multiple intelligence. Next, it engages the community, encourages co-teaching, innovative curriculum and differential instruction, keep students engaged, encourages students as peer teachers. It overlaps with PBL, that is project-based learning, develops 21st century skills such as creativity, problem solving, and innovation. Now let's look at the key performance matrices for art integration initiatives. The key performance matrices to be kept in mind as follows. The first one, there should be a visible vision. First, you need to have an established vision for using art integration, and it should be visible throughout the school. It's not enough to just have a great visionary statement. We need to see it. This could be done in a number of ways. From painting a wall with whiteboard paint in the lobby with the day's art integration lessons being taught, to posting student artwork and multimedia installations out in the hallways with artist statements. Your vision should be a living component. Next, the questions why, what, and how should be clear. There also has to be a clear understanding of the art integration approach by all stakeholders, who are the teachers, students, parents, and community members. Everyone needs to know why and what this is about. Next, standard alignment occurs in all lessons. Art integrated lessons are being created and implemented which contain aligned content and art standards, and there are equitable assessments for both aligned standards. Next, schedules provide time for collaborative planning. You should make room for regular collaborative planning intervals that include cross teams of grade level or content or art area teachers. Is direct art instruction available to all students? Both of these are critical for art integration success. Schedules should be reviewed and revised to provide time for art integration during the school day within the classroom. Art integration should be an embedded practice for how we teach, not a dedicated class without classroom or art content connections. And the last one, partnerships are established and cultivated. Do you have actively established and cultivated community and art partnerships for sustainability? It's not enough to have a nice long list of partners and potential partners. What do you do to actively engage and respond to them so they are with you for the long haul? Each of these matrices will help guide to take the next steps. These matrices can be used to help determine where the starting line is. The next one is approaches to art integrated curriculum. Connect arts to key concepts. One of the simplest ways to begin making connections between arts and core subjects is to recognize where vocabulary and key concepts overlap. Value in art, for example, refers to the relative lightness or darkness of a color. This concept can become a dot that can be connected to math, where value also has to do with the notion of how much or how little. Color value and place value can be studied together, therefore, with one reinforcing the other. Note value in music, which refers to how long a note is held, could also be addressed. Next, interdisciplinary art projects. Art integration is not about doing an unrelated hands on project. Instead, there needs to be a strategic presentation of an art form that makes a strong connection to the standards of learning. Interdisciplinary art projects that use an art form as a base are ideal because they allow students to learn new material and they demonstrate what they are learning in more than one modality. In a science class, for example, students could research inventors and write dialogues and scenes. By having students think and write about their research, act out a scene, and gather or create images or props, The history and experiences of the inventors become tangible and meaningful. Let's look at fostering healthy, resilient mindsets with arts. While the first two elements of art integration focus on the transfer of concepts and skills between the art curriculum and academic standards, this third element is about the mindset of artists and the social, emotional, and developmental benefits of exploring the arts. It may be more, but it is an essential part of true art integration and takes advantage of teachable moments. Now, let's look at learning objectives for different age groups. Learning through the arts can take place at all levels of schooling. Art integrated learning is experiential in nature and makes all children respond with their imagination and emotional strengths. The needs of children will vary with age, social context, and ability. Stage-wise objectives for engaging children in art integrated learning are as follows. The first one would be pre-primary. Children are both highly inquisitive and energetic. At this stage, creative activities such as drawing, painting, clever music are both appealing and engaging for young children. At this stage, all education should be through arts. The objective of children's participation in visual and performing arts is to make learning joyful and engaging, to encourage children to be aware of their environment through keen observation and unhindered exploration, to promote sensitivity towards their environment, allow free emotional expression, communication, and creativity. Next, primary. Education at this stage needs to link with all subjects such that it becomes a tool of teaching learning concepts. Art can play an effective role in strengthening the child's curiosity, imagination, and sense of wonder. They should have a positive impact on the skills related to intellectual, socio emotional, language, and overall literacy. The objectives of art integrated learning at primary level are to help children. This experience joy, eagerness to learn and learn to live in awe and inclusive environment. Discover concepts of mathematics and science in the world around them and be aware of interdisciplinary connections. Enhances observation, curiosity, exploration, and creative and free expression. Explore and understand body movement and coordination. When it comes to upper primary, during this stage, children are ready to comprehend more complex interconnections between concepts and the environment. Art integrated learning can allow children build on simple concepts as well as relate them with academic content meaningfully. Children also enhance the skill to work in groups and explore ideas together. The objectives of art integrated learning at the upper primary level are to help children. This explore multiple perspectives of concepts and construct knowledge of themes, subjects, and concepts and be aware of the interdisciplinary connections. It develops a pluralistic approach and appreciate different possibilities, promote teamwork and mutual appreciation, enhances communication skills, language skills, and problem solving skills, and builds sensitivity towards environmental and social concerns, and creates art and apply their artistic skills in day-to-day activities. The last one for this day would be benefits of art integration. There are many, but a few have been mentioned here. It reduces the curricular burden by making learning more meaningful and joyful, enables holistic development, enhances the skills to communicate and the power to express, helps the child become more sociable, develops aesthetic sense and enhance creativity. That's all for today, and thank you for listening.